I think I've been talking to the camera and I was not. So anyway, I was just saying that I think I'm going to be a day behind with my vlogs because it's impossible for me to film all day and then edit that night and get it up before anyone could even watch. Does that make sense? You know, like most of our day happens during the day, right? And then if I could get everything done by a certain time, then I'd be putting it up at midnight, and who the hell wants to watch that? How do people do this properly? I mean, I know some people pre-plan makeup videos, you know, months in advance, but being that I'm doing a combo of both, I mean, for it truly to be the day, it would have to be the day before, right? All right, so I'm gonna take you guys with me to Sephora. After I drop off baby, I'm gonna wash off face. I'm gonna throw a dinner in the crock pot. I was such a good individual. Last night I got off work and I went right to the grocery store, and I'm going to make a beef stew so that way it will be ready when the kids get home from school. They can do homework, dinner will be ready, and I can go off to work. So I'll check in, you know, Sephora time. Successfully. This is very difficult. It's a very difficult thing to do. Anyway, my daughter just had a complete mental breakdown. It started out with her underwear this morning. Okay, no, it started before that. We took the kids to school. I wrapped her in a blanket, buckled her in, you know, and she's like, wakes up and she's like, I have school today. And I'm like, yes. And she's like, okay. And then I made her some oatmeal. And she kept kind of chiming off some little things like, I'm not 5 yet. I don't need to go to school. I'm like, Aslan, I'm taking you to your school with Miss Alex and Miss Trisha, not kindergarten. And she really has issues. She doesn't want to get older. What 4-year-old doesn't want to have a birthday party? She's like, I don't need a birthday party. I don't want to get older. I want to be 4 forever. So obviously she does not want to go to real school, but she bitches and moans every time she has to go to the preschool. She doesn't really play with friends, and she just wants to hold the teacher's hand all day. So today the big meltdown was over her underwear. If she thinks that she left a little dribble do in her underwear, she will change her underwear. So, I already gave her fresh tones for the day, and she's like, I gotta change my underwear. Can't argue with her. Okay. So she is fully dressed. Pants, you know, underwear, pants, socks, shoes, a long dress because she doesn't like to wear a dress without something underneath it. She's, you know, overly aware of her butt hum. And we are starting to brush teeth, and she knows I'm not going for her garbage today. So she's like, I want my dada. And I was like, wasn't it a week ago that you scream your head off when your dad came to pick you up and said, no, I wanted my mom to come pick me up? To the point where the preschool people were kind of like, why wouldn't she want to go with you, Dad? You know? That's my daughter. Like, from 0 to 100 emotionally. So I'm like, you can love Dada and whatever, but I'm getting you ready for school. Then she starts flipping out that her underwear are wet. She needs new underwear. And I'm like, no, we are not doing that. You're fine. Like, I checked them, and it was like someone went like a little bit of moisture. Teeny bit. Like, it'll dry in like 2 minutes, I promise. Oh my God. Incredible the amount of waterworks that came from this child's face. That, I mean, just like I had told her Christmas wasn't coming this year. So I had to change her underwear again. But the whole time I'm like, this is unacceptable behavior, because it didn't just start over the underwear. It was, you know, right off the get with getting ready for school and going to school. I dropped her off. I took her to the back. Her friends were already in the back playing. She let me know that she's a little more collected, but she's like, I don't have to be best friends. And I'm like, no. And she has this loyalty to her big sister. And it's all about, you know, big sister being her very, very best friend. And she can't ever have another best friend. But May plays mind games with her. It's kind of mean, because May has best friends at school, obviously, but May wants to be the queen of Aslan. So Aslan is like, can't be anyone's best friend. And I'm like, but you can make friends, and you can have a joyous spirit, and you can be kind. I just want to hold my teacher's hand. So we go out there. Everyone's lined up on the wall to go play, because they do like a roll call for 6 kids, but whatever, that's what they do. She starts bawling and pointing at one particular child, and is like, "Aah!" And I'm looking at them, and they're looking at me, and they're like, come here, ass. And she was saying something about how she didn't like so-and-so. Oh my God, I feel sorry for them. I let them know in the front office, if she keeps it up, just call me. I also just looked at my nails and realized that I have chips. Chip. I just got these done. I don't feel like going to fix them. Chips right on the side. I don't really want to go fix them, but I probably should. Anyway, we're almost to Sephora, where I am driving to get $5 lip gloss. One of my favorites. So that to me is well worth it. I'll check back in. If you look closely, there's a Sephora inside JC Penney. That's where we're going. I wish that I had a camera following me around all the time, because sometimes I have some really beautiful experiences when I leave the house. I don't leave the house very often. By the way, I have this on because I need the airflow, and I've thought this might give us a better sound. So I'm gonna try. So I go into Sephora because the lip glosses from Bite Beauty were $5.50. I paid full price the last one that I got, which I loved, and it was flat white. Online, they're all sold out. So when you click on it, it says in store. My little Sephora is a Sephora inside JC Penney, and as I'm walking through, I found this adorable faux leather jacket. It was $130 retail on the tag, which we know JC Penney is like Kohl's. Nothing is ever full price, right? I mean, isn't it? I think so. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I've always come to believe. So I put 2 aside because I like my jackets and my sweaters to be bigger. My jeans can be tight. I wear leggings, but I like things longer and bigger to cover my, and I don't even have a tummy, you know, but it's just my preference. I like things a little bit bigger. I don't like shorter shirts. So whatever. So I grabbed 2 of the little faux leather jackets. They had like a cute burgundy one. They had a black one. They had a cream one. But in my head, I've been wanting one for a minute. I'm trying to be a little more fashionable because I'm either in pajamas or jeans and a t-shirt. So put that aside, and I go into the Sephora in JC Penney, and I find at the Bite lip glosses, and I already knew that it said flat white was not in stock. And then I'm digging at the bottom because there's remnants left. Lo and behold, I found a flat white. I found a couple other colors, and there was only one each of the colors that I liked, or I would have bought them all because they're $5.50. And I am a lip gloss. Let me rephrase that. I am a lip gloss hoarder. And I love it, and I burn through it. I will pan a lip gloss, okay? So the lady walks up and asks me if I need any help, and I just let her know that I saw these on the app, and she goes, well, let me ring them up because sometimes it doesn't ring up the same, and I can feel the bubble inside me where I'm getting a little irritated, where I'm like, well, if the app says it's this price and it doesn't say online only, then it should be this price. And she's like, I just can't adjust it, but my manager can. So she comes back and says that it's $22, and I show her the app, and she's like, well, I understand. And I know she was just trying to be professional, but sometimes professional doesn't always sell. We like approachable people. So she was, and so she got the manager looked at everything, and she's like, I will honor the price for you. Sometimes it doesn't, work that way. And I was grateful. So she put them aside for me, but I guess she had to take care of some stuff in the back, and she was going to have to manually do it. So it was a thing. So I'm continuing to look around. I got the Kat Von D brow powders that I really, really enjoy. It was showing out of stock altogether. They're $8, and I like them. I know she's canceled, but whatever. I like the brow powders. And they had the colors that I wanted, so I grabbed those up. And then they had the Bite Beauty Lip Balm, like the overnight treatment. Now I guess that Bite is going to be reformulating and repackaging again. They should have just kept their original formula because it was bomb, but I'm sad to see the glosses go because I love them. Maybe the new ones will be great. So I'm getting off topic of what the real goodness of this was. I was hella excited about my things, but one of the other associates comes in, beautiful chocolate woman. Her hair looked bomb. She had her cute little braids in, her makeup all done to the nines, gorgeous. And she was one of the most beautiful souls. I'm gonna cry. Because we meet so many people on the regular that we pass by that aren't kind. They don't see you. And she saw through my soul. She came up and she was talking to me, and I said something sassy back like I do. And she's like, I'm vibing with you. And she'd get closer and talk to me, and we're talking about products. And it wasn't even a long conversation, but she shared with me that the manager, while they were trying to do my little $5 off coupons that I've earned from my credit card, which never work. I think it's one of those things that they don't work during the sale, but they got the JC Penney manager to override and give me one of the coupons, which is super cool because I don't think they're supposed to be used on anything that's on sale. So anyway, while we were waiting, she's like, I'm going to make you a sample. And we were talking about hyaluronic acid. And then she helped me find a kit, which I couldn't find because they had moved some things around in that little store. We were talking about the Too Faced gingerbread man, and it was on sale, and I got all excited. She's like, I got you, girl. And she just had a goodness to her. And of course, it's the classic, wait a minute, I have to know what's your sign. And I was like, well, I'm an Aquarius. And she goes, you're my people. She was a Sagittarius, but you could just feel the goodness about her. And she shared with me that the manager who had originally helped me was dealing with her grandpa passing. He is currently about to enter the other side. And I said, wow, that speaks volumes, because she was so helpful in helping me change the pricing over. And then, Cassandra was the girl that was my soul sister, showed me the little cards that they were writing for her, and we just both kind of talked about how Some people need more. You got to give them more. They need it. They take from you because they need it. So you have to give them more. And it really touched me. So then I proceed to grab my 2 jackets after the beautiful interaction that I had with Miss Cassandra at JC Penney, Sephora. Beautiful human. But I went over and tried the jackets on in the fitting room because in my little JC Penney, there is not one mirror so I could see how they fit. And I was going for the large. I decided to go with the medium. I could still wear a couple layers under it, but it's not the kind of leather jacket that's made to go very low down. So I went with the medium, and I could hear the woman in the changing room next to me grunting like she was, I don't know, giving birth. And she says out loud, "Shopping isn't what it used to be. This isn't any fun anymore." And I couldn't help it. I started laughing, and I was like, "Sweetheart, why do people have to ride their bikes down the middle of the road with their cans?" I don't know. It's where I live. I said, "Sweetheart, at least you don't have a bunch of little kids up your butt while you're trying clothes." She goes, "Well, my baby's 30. She goes, "It's just like that, you know." And we are literally in different stall rooms, changing, talking to each other. She's like, "I'm going on a cruise next week, and I just wanted to look cute, and I can't find anything. This is awful." And I said, "Maybe you should try one of those nudist cruises. I hear they're very freeing." And she starts busting up laughing, and then we say goodbye to each other, have a good day, and it was just another one of those really beautiful experiences. So the line is terribly long to buy my $130, now $30 leather jacket. And I got a little zippy hoodie for the baby and a t-shirt. And while I'm waiting in line, I'm like, oh, I don't have a JC Penney perk, so I'll sign up for that while I'm waiting. And of course, I'm not in a bad mood because everybody's at school and I have my list of things to do. But I mean, there's no reason to be in a bad mood because I'm waiting. It is Cyber Monday, Black Friday weekend. I'm fine. And I can hear the people behind me kind of complaining about the lines. But I just said, you know, we have to be patient with them. People use coupons and it is the holidays. And the one girl kind of said something to the other one. It didn't sound like it was very nice, but I ignored it. And sometimes I will turn around and not ignore those kind of things. And then when I went to check out, I scrolled through and I found where it said the sale for JC Penney, you could use an additional coupon. And I said, can I try this? Because these things are already on sale. It probably won't work. And I pushed the button and it gave me the barcode that she could scan because it said Jingle 19, but it also said available in store. So I found the little barcode. My faux leather jacket, a long sleeve striped tee, and a zip up hoodie for the baby cost me $36. And I was so excited. And the girl that was working the checkout, she was excited. She's like, I have to share this with other people. And I kind of skipped off. And as I was walking, I told the ladies in line, so there's an additional coupon on JC Penney. You should really check it out. It's another 25 to 30% off, depending on how much you spend. And the one girl's like, oh, how do I find it? And the one behind her's like, oh, I need help. Oh, I need you to help me. Oh, Mama, will you help? It was just the cutest thing. It was like her broken English, and she was so excited, and then she was nervous that she couldn't get her phone to do it. I literally stood there and helped 3 people back to back to back get the coupon, screenshot it so they could have an easy, smooth sailing. The one lady that was like all, oh, Mama, you know, she grabbed me and hugged me, and it was the sweetest thing, you know, because it's like people are thankful for your time, thankful that you'll share yourself with them. And I forgot to add to it that Miss Cassandra gave me the best hug in Sephora, and it was one of those, I'm not going to let you go. And I was ready to like let go because I was like, oh, you're so sweet. And she wrapped me up in her arms, and she goes, and I could feel it where you're really hugging someone, and she goes, I needed that. It's just so great. Like, I am a mess. But a good mess, like such a beautiful mess. And then you have to not let yourself get too wrapped up in things, because then I went around the store, and when I was walking by the next checkout, I shared that there's an additional coupon. You guys might want to check it out. And then you got some people that are like, thanks, you know, but you can't let them take your joy. You shared the information. If they wanted info, they would have asked. But it was so funny. It was like, after the one little mama hugged me at JC Penney, the one that was next in line was like, oh, me next, please. It was so cute. It was so cute. So sometimes you just don't know who you're going to impact and who is going to impact you, because it's like life-changing shit. Not life-changing like tomorrow it could change, but you keep up those kind of things and you go, well, fuck, that's what life is about. That's the good. That's why we do all the stuff that's hard, because there are moments in life that you go, oh, people are worth your time. So I just wanted to share that. It was crazy. I'll show you guys all the fun little things that I got. And I think that'll probably be my roundup for the vlog today, because I need to get myself together, and I still have to edit the vlog from yesterday with the get ready with me. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. You just never know who is going to grab your heart, rip it out, repair it, and shove it back in your chest. You just never know. Okay, so this is my little, accidental Sephora haul. I got the gloss in flat white, which I love, salted caramel, vanilla latte. I also got the gingerbread melted matte in the gingerbread man shade. It's very orange. The gingerbread girl is more of the brown. It was half price, so it was $12. These were $5.50 each. This is the agave overnight lip mask in champagne. I was trying to get the original, but it was $6, and my brow powder was $8. So that massive haul, under 50 bucks. Then I got this shirt from JC Penney. This is the faux leather jacket. Isn't it cute? And it says it retailed for $130. I got it for 30 bucks, plus the 30% off. So this and a hoodie for Aslan was under 40 bucks. What a steal. I am on my way to work, and yeah, don't ask. I just wanted to let you guys know that is the end of day one. If something amazing happens, I'll update you, but I'm just hoping to go to work, get out quickly, get some rest, get lunch, and head off to the field trip tomorrow. But I wanted to let you know I clean up nice, okay? I clean up nice. Anyway, thank you so much for being a part of VlogMess, and we'll see you guys in the next video. If you've made it this far, then subscribe. And here's more videos you can watch over here, or over here, or over here. Click them all.